Hey, good morning, YouTube. Buenos dias. This video it's a how-to video on how to replace your shift lever, your OEM shift lever, on a Kawasaki Z125. This would be from, I'm pretty sure, 17 to 2025. It should all be the same. I'm replacing it today with a driven shift lever. It gets rid of this mechanism right here, which it's meant for a little bit more smoother of gear changes, downshifts as well. Like if you're downshifting from second to first, sometimes you know that little mechanism right there gets in the way and it shifts it into neutral and you want it first. This will kind of get rid of that as well. It's just, it enhances the riding feeling and the shifting feeling of your Z125. So this was 40 bucks online. I'll add the website link. I bought it from Man in the Box. So yeah, it wasn't too expensive. It was only 40 bucks. And I'll add the link down below. But yeah, let's get to it. The tools that you're gonna need, two sockets. You're gonna need a 12 millimeter, and then you're also gonna need a 10 millimeter, and you're gonna need an Allen key, which is a 6 millimeter. This is all metric. We are working on a Japanese bike, so everything will be metric. A good place to start is the 10 millimeter. So that's the first bolt we're gonna loosen. We're just gonna loosen it. We're not gonna take it off, because this bolt is connected on the shifter splines right there. So we're just gonna loosen that bolt. Helps having a flex head ratchet here, but you could also use a wrench if you don't have a ratchet. It's just might be a little bit more uncomfortable, but you could get it done. Now that it's loose, we don't need to loosen it all the way. We'll just leave that there for now. Get your 6 millimeter Allen key, stick it in there. Get your 12 millimeter socket. You're gonna put this in the back, and you're gonna hold it back here and loosen here. So this right here, this bolt comes out, and I'll show you guys right now. Alright. Okay, I think that's a good view for you guys. You're gonna put the 12 millimeter back here, and you can loosen it, hold this, and there you go, that breaks off. You hold the Allen key while you loosen the nut in the back, just cause I'm pretty sure if I let go of it, you see how the Allen key moves? So that's the reason you need the 6 millimeter Allen key in there for. Pretty sure I can get that with my fingers already. There you go. Nut comes out, bolt comes out, and now, oh, you got a washer in there. There's a washer. Now, once this is loose and that's out of there, all you have to do is pull. I'm pretty sure I have to take this completely off. Let me see. Alright, now you just shimmy this thing out of there and it's off. Now I do plan on getting different rear sets. So for now, this new one, it's not going to connect here. It's going to connect right here. So we're just gonna have an exposed hole right there for a little bit, but I plan on getting new rear sets anyways. Alright, so it's time to put the new one in. You're gonna need to take out the bolt that's in the new one, and I would recommend to try to clean these splines off, just cause I put my hand back there, put my finger back there, there's a lot of gunk, a lot of just dirt back there. So just for you to be able to make sure you seat it in correctly. There's a car passing by, sorry about that. Just for you to make sure it seats in correctly, just make sure you clean that off. If you have brake clean, add some brake clean on that. Grab a rag, a towel, whatever. Just clean that off. Make sure those splines are nice and clean for when it goes in. As you guys can see, those splines were pretty dirty. So right? Now, for this new one, depending on your foot position is where you're going to put it in, because inside of here there's also splines as well. You could put it in a bit higher. Obviously, you're not going to be shifting like that, probably. I mean, hey, if you probably like it, you'll probably be shifting like that. Who knows? But realistically, it's going to look something like this. If I could just get it in the spline, slide it in there. It's going to look something like that. So this is where your foot's going to be, and that's where you're going to be pressing down and up. Right now, I think I want it just a tad bit, like, lower than, there you go. I think that probably seems about it. I'm about to put my foot on that real quick and see how that feels. Alright, so I figured out where I want it. It's gonna look something like that for me. Like I said, you guys can adjust it to whatever height you guys want that lever at. You know, whatever feels more comfortable, your feet being under and over it. But that's where I want it. By the looks of it, the new bolt that came with the new lever, it's 8mm, so you're gonna need an 8mm socket as well. So another tip you could do after, you know, cleaning that and putting it in, I would recommend is add a little bit of let me screw this up real quick. Add a little bit of thread locker on the new bolt, just in case. I mean, you don't really need it, you know. If you guys don't have this, you guys don't need to do it, but better be safe than sorry. Don't want this loosening it up on a ride or whatever, or whenever you go to the lot and you're practicing your dank wheelies. You don't want this thing loosening up, so we'll get that nice and tight. Make sure you're also pressing in so it doesn't come out a little bit. Make sure you're pressing in and tightening that bolt. It doesn't need to be super tight, but once you start feeling it a bit snug, like right there, that should be it. You don't want to go ahead and strip those threads in there or any of that. But yeah, that's how the new shift lever looks. That's it for this video. It was a quick how-to. I would say this is a pretty easy task to do if you want to improve your shifting on your bike. It's pretty easy to do. You can do this at home. You just need a couple tools. Like I said, you just need a 6mm Allen, an 8 for the new one, an 8mm socket, a 10mm socket, and a 12 to remove the old stuff. But yeah, that's how it looks. And to be honest, it looks really nice. It looks way more beefier as well. It doesn't look as, you know, this just looks a little bit more floppy or whatever. It doesn't seem as sturdy as this. But yeah, that's it, guys. See you in the next video. I should be getting the crash industry cage for this. They already sent me an email that's in powder coating, so it is coming in orange for it to match the bike. So that'll be the next video on how to install a crash cage. For that one, we're gonna have to remove that those turn signals back there, and I'm also showing you guys how to put in a new rear tail light, because if I remove the turn signals, I still want to, you know, have them. So I'm gonna put a new tail light in there with integrated turn signals. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching the video. It was a quick how-to. If you liked it, if it helped, leave a like, comment. I'll try to get back to you guys' questions if you guys have a comment. But see you guys. Peace out.